Hello everybody, we are back with another review for a bit of tech from our friends at Fine. If you're not familiar with them, we did a review on their microphone, which is both a USB and XLR microphone. We did a little review. I'll chuck the links here somewhere for you to check out. But today we're doing something a little bit different, and you might have noticed it down next to my hand, but here is the Ampligain SC3 gaming mixer. This here is a much more affordable and, in my opinion, a very simple way and solution to use a mixer. There's obviously not in the box because we're actually using it right now. So let me show you around what we've got here. So, welcome to the SC3 audio mixer, or gaming mixer, as it says on the box. I mean, you can use it for audio as well. It really doesn't matter. Let's go through everything we've got. Let's just go from the top down. We have 48 volt power. Obviously, a lot of your XLR mics will require a power input. So that is the toggle on and off, so to speak. You can also run tone. We have custom buttons. You'll notice that there's A, B, C, and D. That's so we can set presets, essentially. So down the bottom here, we have mute buttons for muting your different inputs. So at the moment, this line here is the microphone. So this is the voice you hear. So if I'd hit that, then that is muting the microphone. This also controls the volume straight up. So it goes like that and bring it back up like so. This here is line in. At the moment, it's connected to my computer audio. So if I wanted to change my audio on the fly, I can do that, but you can set it up to music, you can set it up to an additional microphone, or like pretty much any sort of audio source you want. Anything that you go through these two channels can be monitored and done through headphones, including if you want to hear your own voice in your head. So I hit that button there, and now it doesn't affect what's coming out, but it does affect in the sense that I can hear my own voice now. And then because of that, I can also hear if my voice is clear or not clear, or I'm leaning too far away from the mic, etc. So that's there. And this is obviously controls the volume that I'm hearing in my head for that monitoring as well. This here is the line out. So this is the actual audio going out. There is a port on the back, which we'll show you in a second. Otherwise, it goes through USB-C connection to your computer. Very cool. Up here, most people will notice probably one of the more popular things. Let me get a closer look here. Lighting. So this here is, if you want to change it, if you've got like a special theme or anything like that, you can go through heaps of different lighting settings. This device comes in white or black to match your setup as well. So I felt like white. I have way too much black stuff, so I feel like white, a bit more cleaner. But everyone who knows me will know that my setups are just whatever. Let's be honest. So yeah, if you don't like lights at all, just long press, off it goes. And then, yeah, turn it back on if you want. So we'll leave it on RGB because we're all gamers. This little device here is the voice changer for those who like to have some more shenanigans. Something that I know that coming back from like GTA RP days and stuff like that, everyone who had these things were very, let's say, creative. So I'm going to run through the different voice changes right now so you can hear them live. And yeah, you can make up your mind whether or not you like them, don't like them, whatever. But here we go. They're preset, ready to go. So
that there is a male voice. It sounds like I am going to be a whistleblower for something, but that's just...
That? This sounds like, it says female, but really it sounds kind of like, I don't know, chipmunks? I know if I put on a little bit of a layer voice, maybe it kind of makes it better. I don't know, not really. Let's go robot.
This is a robot. Oh my, I hate that switching over to the monster for some reason.
Now, a baby? Okay. That's something. It's probably more to annoy your Discord friends.
At this point. Hopefully this sounds different to my normal voice, given that most people like to refer to me as a boomer. And again, if you want to turn it off,
long press turns it off. So that's the basic tour of what's going on. We obviously have the monitoring lights at the top. It's all very cool as well. This is plugged in and I'm using this live. So this is not like, hey, check out these cool things. This is what you're hearing and what you're seeing is live and sensor. This is how we're operating this right now. So let me get a shot around the back and I'll show you all the different inputs as well. Okay, so the USB-C is providing the power as well as data to the PC. That's just plugged into a USB port on the PC. Line out is there if you want to do just a normal aux cable out to capture the audio. You've got that. Headphones is for monitoring what that sounds like. That's what my headphones are plugged into right this second. Line in is for an external audio through aux, which you can do from the PC, or you can do it from some kind of music or console. And then obviously there's a monitoring headset for those who just want to hear the microphone side of things. So for more casting and that kind of thing, you got that there. And then you've got a multi-use port there for XLR cables, as well as your other kind of microphone cables. We've got an XLR plugged in it right now because we're running an XLR mic. There's also the option to switch between dynamic and a condenser microphone. So there's a little switch there. We're running a dynamic microphone right now, so that's what we've switched on to. So what do we think about the Fine Ampligain SC3 gaming mixer? It's super well made. The quality is actually quite surprisingly good. For the price point, you can't really go past if you're looking for a gaming mixer that has like that preset function and that interface is really easy to understand. Personally, I would use this more for like capturing when I have multiple audio sources. So if I'm doing like console gaming or something like that, I might run console game through that second mixer. So I'd have my mic on one channel, my console gaming on another channel, and then I'd just capture any kind of like alerts and streaming stuff like that in OBS in the actual program itself, and then monitor everything through the headphones. I do like the idea of being able to up and down my gain and my gaming audio on the fly using the sliders, rather than a lot of microphones will either have like a dial or like a digital dial or that sort of stuff. Yeah, so in terms of like price and stuff like that, it's probably the most affordable bang for your buck mixer that you could get quite easily. That it just plugs and plays. There's no additional software needed. There's no sort of additional setup other than just plug everything in and make it work, which is honestly, if that's what you're after, it's going to do that. In terms of like custom setting anything other than just mixing the different levels of your audio, it doesn't really have a lot of that sort of setting stuff to it. It's basically plug it in, get a decent microphone, plug that into it, and then just monitor your audio levels. Nice and simple, and a really good way for people to get a mixer and get that mixer experience without having to understand everything. So in my opinion, really good for the price. I'm going to set it up in my system and I'm going to use it. I think I'm very happy. I feel like it's an upgrade to my system, which I wasn't running a mixer before. I did everything digitally, but I really, really like the fact that I can just monitor my audio levels in my ears and adjust them on the fly. So I'm hoping that when I go live with this, people will see the upgrade and appreciate it. So if you are interested in picking up the Fine mixer here, I'll put all the links and everything you need to check it out in the video description below. But generally speaking, I think it's a really good pickup. If you're not running a mixer or you want to get started on that, for that around that $100 price point or less, it's a really good pickup. So thanks again to our friends at Fine for sending us out the mixer, and I appreciate you guys so much for making really good, solid, affordable tech for us content creators. So thanks again, and by all means, check out the SC3 gaming mixer. Thanks again.